Hey Jones, how you doing? Today, indie racing games on the menu. Are you ready? It's definitely gonna have more frames per second than TDU. Lost Colin McRae game. Well, we're about to find out. Not available in the demo. Oh no. Collection, credits, settings, time trial. CRT filter. I don't think I need that. Although it kind of works with my layout. The Taurus RS. Alright. They all seem pretty balanced. Well, this one is more breaky. Got Australia SS1, Finland SS1, and Sweden SS1. Who in here has like played some older school rally games? Because I never had any of this. I am really underestimating that corner. The PlayStation 2 WC game. I mean, it's pretty, like, anything that's like 20 years old by now is very retro, if you ask me. Even for easy ride, I already have to slow down. Yeah, it didn't feel like an easy ride. I need to throw the car more. In my opinion, anything PlayStation 2 is retro at this point. That's 4 generations ago. Oh, there's a... Did you see the damage symbol? You can't damage your car. Indy is making Underground 3. Whoa, okay. I wonder on which game's handling model this is orientated on. I feel like I might like the car with the better brakes. Best time 155. Pretty sure we can beat that. Today we're gonna try out a bunch of different games. The handling is definitely challenging. Okay, can't hit the viewers. You can definitely get out of bounds. Cars feel weird while braking. I have the same experience. Like I'm trying to get more handbrake and weight shifting in, and not really use the regular brakes because the car just massively like stops. It just goes straight, like it's basically pushing over the front wheels and you lose all control. It's basically sliding over the front wheels, not really getting any grip. Dangerous driving is definitely an indie. But we've played that game years ago. Beat the best time, you will sub. Alright. The best time was not the time that I drove earlier, right? The Dangerous Driving was made by like 1 or 2 developers that used to work at Criterion on Burnout. Like it's a bit misleading to say that, you know. The thing is, I can't really get the car to drift. If I use the regular brake, the car just goes to a full halt. Getting something in between where you get like a drift with grip is actually really hard in this game. Retro visuals, charming, I would say. Definitely know some people that are into this stuff. I do not think that you're gonna get eye strain here because you're not playing on an old display. Or it might look retro, but you're still gonna play it on a modern LCD, so I don't think your eyes are gonna have an issue. Yeah, exactly. Eye strain you get from crappy CRTs, really. Oh, I nearly lost it there. It's a pretty rare occasion that I get eye strain from anything. Oh. Do you get a penalty for getting a reset? The game definitely does not allow you to take some crazy shortcuts through the woods. CRT and nightmares. Not necessarily, there's definitely some good ones out there. For example, the CRT that I used for my PC was amazing. Like, CRT as monitors were really good. Some CRT TVs, yeah, they pretty much sucked. Don't think I'm gonna spend a full hour with this game. Because I think there's other games that might hook me for more than an hour, so I think it's only fair if some other games do not get an hour. Look how far you get behind you get a reset. For you it didn't capture the feel of those old rally games. Here's the thing, I haven't played those old rally games, so I can't actually tell. One thing that I noticed is that I have a really hard time using the regular brake. Like the car just locks up and slides forward until it's at a full halt. Yeah, you definitely have a lot of deformation going on your vehicle. I don't think there's a look back button. Oh, we do have... maybe I should have mentioned that there is a very snappy interior. People that prefer this. Ghost cam, bumper cam, hood cam, cockpit cam. Depressed Subaru. It took a bit of a beating. I say the next game on the list is gonna be super interesting to me because I'm a big F-Zero fan. So brake sliding over the over the ground. Yeah, I don't think the hardware had really enough power to really simulate much racing tires and stuff. This is the demo. This is the demo, and yeah, I have 3 cars and 3 tracks. See what I mean? Like after the brakes, it takes a really long time to get the gas back. It's definitely a game for the people that have nostalgia for these old rally games. My personal taste, you know, I like the Sega Rally handling a bit more. Can I do this? Okay, I was so close. I thought I could cut the... Can cut here, I think, yeah. The oldest rally game that I have played is probably the first Dirt. Alright, GG. That was Old School Rally. Hey guys, Kuru here. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Click the link in the description below. Next one is gonna be a spiritual successor to the F-Zero games. Practice any course with no time or lap limits. Yeah, let's get the basics done. Oh, this looks good, man. At the very latest, now would be the time where you get F-Zero vibes. Linda Stratovale. Advanced stats. Ooh. Okay, that's how you do the spin. That's the boost. Load state, save state, restore boost. Oh, that's funny. There's a save state feature for time trial. That is cool. I think it was a pretty good idea to have that zone at 0. Especially 0.15 is very high. 15% dead zone. Oh, that works. We can actually fly here. Where you see that line? Okay. The green bottom recharges your boost. You know, a GameCube controller's layout would be a little bit better because you have the big A button in the middle and then the other 3 buttons circling it around, which usually works pretty good. It's a little bit less comfortable if you're on an Xbox or a PlayStation controller with the regular normal layout. Let's do a GP. The Neutron Comp. You ready? Let's start with standard. Could it be easier on keyboard mouse? The problem is you're not gonna have very precise steering if you don't have an analog stick. I wonder if it even has a perfect start. So we should be able to take them out to steal the energy. You might get a little boost for it too, for taking someone out. I was confused that it didn't say you got boost power. If you ever played F-Zero, that's kind of what I was waiting for. It looks a bit like a speedboat. Hey, we did win our first race. We're not completely garbage. Yeah, we got a kill. In F-Zero, when you killed 5, you got like an extra life. I gotta say, this is a lot more beginner friendly. You know, Redout 2 right now is free on Epic. But that game is way harder. This is a lot more friendly for beginners. Welcome back on the Blacklist. So, you have air control here. It's kind of cool. What? I'm not exactly sure how the flying works. Can I restart? I can. I don't get it. How to survive? Oh, I think I have to boost. That would make sense. Maybe I just have to boost. Imagine the full release. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is actually a game that I will play on stream once it fully releases. Or do you just have to follow the green line? Maybe. Maybe the green line is like boosting you. That's probably it. I think you have to, yeah, you have to drive. You have to drive the line. You can't tell me this doesn't feel like F-Zero with this music. Oh yeah, pink is health, green is boost, which I should use. I just realized we don't have a mixed energy bar because in F-Zero you had energy and boost on the same bar, which means if you use too much boost, you were in danger of getting wrecked. But that guy just keeps on accelerating. He's crazy. Oh, this corner is killing me. The thing is, when you're boosting while you're cornering, the handling gets different, so that's something you need to learn. So basically you have to drive over the first green stripe before you get access to boost. Oh. Dude, where's the opening? I did not read that correctly. I want to get more of these boost pads. These pipe levels confused the hell out of me when I was younger. You really notice like the gravity shifts on these quite a bit. Whoa, that was cool. Wonder if they're gonna upgrade those. Oh, you have to press A again after that happens. I find it interesting that pressing the boost button gets the car into sideways motion. Oh wow, I recovered right at the end. How close was I to getting wrecked there? I didn't look at my life bar. Revolts before? I have, yes. You've completed the GP, I still haven't finished the result sequence yet. Wishlist on Steam. I'd say we GP again with a different car. And an expert. I would say something with decent top speed. How about her? The Rising Claymore. Most of the events in the first GP are fairly easy, so going for a glider with lots of top speed does make sense. Trying to kill someone with this is possible, but it does slow you down. Oh, good hit, man. Yeah, boosting and cornering at the same time is very tricky. Puts the car into strong sideways motion. That's a really fast track, holy shit. Boost, boost, boost. I'm not sure when the game allows me to use my boost. It wasn't instant. For example, LB would be a better button for the spin, in my opinion. Because pressing the Y button is extremely uncomfortable. Imagine your thumb is resting on the A button, so you can easily reach X and B if you're an Xbox controller, or square and circle if you're on a PlayStation controller with the thumb resting on X. But the top button is just really hard to reach. So usually you have to claw grip and use your pointer of the right hand to press Y, because you have to stay on the gas on the A button, right? Why am I so slow? What the fuck? What just happened, man? I feel like there's too much going on the face buttons for comfortable controls. The thing is, you can attack the others to get extra energy, right? You gotta be very precise. Gotta say, all those pipe levels are probably the hardest in the game, like finding the racing line on a pipe. Because, you know, there might be like the racing line here where you drive on the inside, but then there's gonna be boost pads everywhere, and you're gonna have to figure out, okay, so where do I drive next so I actually get as many boost pads as possible. Ah! Oh wow, the fire saved me. That's funny. The fire actually pushed up my vehicle. So there's one more difficulty we have to check out. Extreme. Ace Pilot. Okay, now I'm gonna have to probably take a car with a lot of top speed. It works slightly different than it does in F-Zero, so it's confusing me a bit. Like, if you're too fast, it doesn't allow you to boost, so it basically stops you from making mistakes. It stops you from wasting boost. I'm not sure if they're just overtuned on this level, or if my skill just does not suffice on this level, because I've been wrecked on this before. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong with the green line here. Which spot am I? Dude, am I in fucking 25th? What? How did I get last here? I gotta be doing something fundamentally wrong. Trill dive is the air roll. Okay, so you use it to ram someone on the ground, but you use it in the air to spin. Would explain why I would lose to the highest difficulty if I don't have that skill. Okay, you can use that on pipes. Okay, so there's some skill elements attached that F-Zero didn't really have. That's nice. So there's more to it. Yeah, I mean, that's the cool tech that keeps you engaged long term, I think, when you try to figure out the good rolls. Okay. I see what okay, that was boosting while turning and then like attacking to the right to make sure that the car stays on the corner. Oh, there's some tech to learn in this game. That's nice. Especially, I think this is a game that I will play on the full release. Highest difficulty, definitely a challenge at the moment. And it's pretty good that they added like a lot. Some of the tech is straight up from F-Zero GX, that I remember from speedrunning the game. But they also have their own stuff, which is awesome, if you ask me. Oh, it's old school rally. Alright, but I don't think it's for me. You know, that game's a bit too chill for my taste. I think it's primarily for people that, you know, have some massive nostalgia for like an old school rally game. You know, when it comes to rally games, I like stuff like, you know, the Sega Rally. I switched the boost button, but I'm still pressing the old one. Probably F-Zero. I'm burning. I am my first retirement. Getting completely destroyed on this one. I don't feel like I'm losing too much. Wow, we got third. Dude, I wasn't like dead last until the very end. That catch-up at the end was pretty strong. So that's this. That's that. 23rd to 3rd. Yeah, that was pretty good. Phantom Spark is another one of those. Yeah, let's throw in a rally game. Let's try to mix it up. Parking Garage Rally. Holy shit. I don't think I can do... Oh, I can. 320 by 240, 30 FPS pixel. 60 FPS pixel perfect. 384 by 216. 300 by 200. Oh boy, dude. I'm not that familiar with retro stuff. But I guess that fills the entire screen. Let's try that first. Visual preset number 4. Sure, let's start with the first track.
Ready, set, go!
Okay, found my brake button. Those are some crazy old graphics. Oh, you get a boost after I drift. It's like pulling a rubber band. Once you let go of the drift... I think I'm okay with bronze for now, because it's gonna unlock a new car. I skipped the tutorial. I didn't even see there was a tutorial button. Where was it? Is green the biggest boost? I don't think I'm gonna need much more than the handbrake and the gas pedal. At least for starters. Wasn't I ahead of Silver earlier? Easy shortcut. Now we're getting close to the gold. Gotta do something right. No, I nearly had him! Okay, now I'm getting competitive. That was my gold. Oh, that was a perfect start. How did I do the perfect start? Dude, why am I fast all of a sudden? What am I doing different? I say the drift system is quite satisfying. Back here. Dude, why is it so much boosting? What the hell? Someone explain to me why the car got so fast after a while. What? Why did it get faster and faster? And there we go, get a new car. The car retains speed while drifting. That would make sense. Oops. I need to figure out the perfect start. Does anyone know the perfect start method for this game? I had a perfect start earlier, I just don't know how to do it. Dude, I just boosted on launch earlier. I just don't know what the timing was. That's physics. Can very easily just ram the checkpoint out of the way. But you're right, you do retain speed if you keep drifting. We kinda demolished these preview times. Full version only. Oh, is that it already? Is it just two tracks that we can check out? Aww. Question mark. It's question mark. I just realized that you see the controls up there. Yeah, you can chain boost for higher speed status. That's what I discovered earlier. Okay, that was the tutorial video. I didn't get that whatsoever. That was the tutorial video. The size of a floppy disk. And I think this game needs a few megabytes more than a floppy disk. You're gonna need at least a CD if you ask me. Where do these people come from all of a sudden? Is that like leaderboard? Wait, earlier? There we go. I was able to drive down. What do you think about a small indie game fest today? Got a handful of games left to try out today. Oh, speed up, let's go. Yeah, I just abused this rock for a speed up. I see. There's definitely some kind of perfect start, I just don't know how to do it. Ah, different layout. Oh, there's a shortcut, I saw him. I saw them taking the shortcut, the bastards. They broke through the barriers. How does the game work? Well, you drift, you get a boost, just like Mario Kart. Oh, I did it again. There's a timing. There's a timing for it. This is the PC version. No idea if they have this game planned for a console release too. There's also Victory Heat Rally. Let's try that one. Okay, press a button for gas, for brake, for drifting, backwards, start, accept, decline. So, yes. What the hell is a Lugal? Fuck. What is a Lugal? Auto acceleration, kilometers per hour. Play tutorial. Oops. I probably don't want to drift for the corner. So does anyone know what a Lugal is? Because I don't. Ow, ow. That was close. 3 charges, and at least there's a visual indication for it too. I like it. And an audio cue as well. Like, that's really important when you don't have to look, when you can just hear it. I just beat you. I'm teaching you already, man. Springs, soft, gives more acceleration. Stiff, more power. I'll go for stiff. Who needs acceleration? Sport tires, even more speed, more handling. We just evened out the car. Drift tires. Probably don't need it. It's a very fast game, I kinda like it. For this track I might have been able to go for even more top speed. Wait, why couldn't I load more? Oh, you actually have to turn in. Yeah, that's actually way too much grip, I just realized. Because you have to press towards the corner, like inside, or it doesn't load up. I wonder if it loads up if you don't steer. It's interesting. So in the left corner you have to steer left, or it's not gonna boost charge if you can't steer. Yeah, same if you don't steer. So you actually have to steer into the corner to charge up, but you don't want to fall into the walls either. What the hell? Who did I just annihilate? Is that a traffic car? Poor traffic, man. And the game's really fast, holy shit. The thing is I have the least grippiest but fastest car right now. But I actually think that's beneficial because then it forces you to steer into the corner, which gives you more boost. Whoa! The game was not happy about this. W7 ain't shit. But yeah, soundtrack is very fitting for the game. Get out of my way. Just exploded the traffic car. If you hit them very quickly, they very much die. There's so many vehicles on the track, I think it's regular traffic actually. Well, the best time was 99 minutes. We beat that. Do I have too much grip now? Or should I have gone for the grip tires? The funny thing is the grip tires give you the least amount of handling. I think when you have too much handling, as I said, you know, you're gonna be steering less into the corner, which means we're gonna build up less boost. Second place. Nah, maybe I should have gone for the super high speed. I feel like this setup is pretty damn strong if you can control it. Camera tilt, shake, shift. Oh god, why? Full tilt, maximum power. Is there any that you recommend? Oh, you see it while it's happening. That's oh god, why? Okay. Default, that's what we've been using. Static is actually fine. Super dynamic. Maximum power. Full tilt, no camera shake or shift, just tilt. Then there's oh god, why? Oh god, why is really stupid. It's 90-degree angle here. Full tilt gets close. I'll do maximum power. Sally McCrelly. I don't think it matters if we hit the cones. You guys like the tilt on the camera? It actually helps you look around the corner quite a bit. Go! How many am I allowed to hit? Or do I just lose some... I guess I just lose some time. You know what they should do? Allow you to change your car setup before the event and not before, like this. Power is fine, but I want a bit more grip. I'd say sport is good enough. Are you able to see that much tilt? Well, I really just look on the inside of the corner to see where the cones are. Ah, this corner, man. Do I need even more grip or do I just need to go slower? Poor cones, man, getting killed 24/7. I'm pretty sure there was a Daytona game that had some kind of drift mechanic. Let's see if I want to go back to my grip tires. Which is funny, grip tires is very misleading. It's very misleading because they give you less handling, the grip tires. Like, I want the stiff suspension because it gives me more power. I don't care about acceleration too much. But yeah, more speed, less handling. And less handling is good because it allows you to turn more into the corners. Interesting, I can mess around with the camera. Stop killing. Stop killing the NPCs, man. What did they ever do to you? A very, very charming game. God, it's really stupid. This is probably the first time where I'm actually a little bit disorientated. Very satisfying kill. Oh. Lugal. It messes up graphics? The fuck is Lugal, man? What is this retro look? Does anyone know what Lugal is? I can see it now changing the world's look. Visual effect matches Sega Power Drift, making the roads look like they're made up from logs. Okay. I never heard about Lugal. It's so loud. I'm very confused what the difference is between the Grid, Arcade, and Championship. You kind of do the same thing here. Yeah, the AI doesn't tell you anything, that's the thing. You have the option, but it doesn't tell you what's there. Just you go fast. Just drive. Yeah, but it's the same thing that I just did earlier. Like I don't see the difference in the game modes, you know what I mean? Or we actually have not done this track yet. Alright, first place. Man, this green text down there seems like a placeholder. Power and speed, no handling, let's go! That seems like a reasonable car. Ah, we're here now. Okay, that's... The Grid is multiplayer. Okay, got it. The game has zero indication what is what. I mean, I guess this symbol kinda indicates multiplayer. Time attack. This seems like the right car. Low acceleration. Low handling. This does seem like a game where time trialing could be a lot of fun. How about Project Hover? How did I like the last game? That was good. That is totally not buggy. Let's go. Oh wow, this is pretty early, huh? Things were limited at 60. Now we get higher. That's interesting. Off, it does not mean more than 60. Is this running on Unreal Engine? I feel like the look feels familiar. Yeah, this might be a bit more unfinished than the other games. But hey, it is work in progress, to be fair. I feel like everything has a bit of a cyberpunky look to it. The game could definitely benefit from some kind of boost start. This game is very early. I think we're gonna move pretty quickly to the next one. This is kinda cool that you can just drive on the wall like this. Probably the first game today where I can really tell this is a work in progress, I would say. I feel like this might be one of those games that it would be a hard sell for a lot of people. That's a pretty cool look down here. I'm surprised I made it through. Now this is pod racing. Now I think we can move on. That's very early Project Hover. There was actually a game that I got recommended from you guys, which is like a pod racing game. DeathGrip. Yeah, I heard a few people shouting this game out. I'm kind of curious about it. Definitely looks like guns on the front here. Heat rises with the afterburner. If your engine overheats, any fires produced can be extinguished. How long do we have to do this? Ah, okay. Until it's all the way down. I mean, this is a really cool camera. I'm not sure it's gonna be very helpful. Trying to avoid stuff. Practice rolling left and right, useful for avoiding obstacles. Ah, okay, it just puts me upside down. Nice. So you do both. Oh god, there's drifting too. So it allows you to give like a sharp turn. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the design of this particular glider. Okay, primary fire and secondary fire. I feel like this is one of those games where all of your buttons and your fingers are gonna be used at all times. I guess we just take the default. Oh, we can change the weapons. Let's go with the default layout. Okay, there's a lot of depth to it too. Little optimizations here and there for everything. Bit overwhelming for starters, but I guess you get the hang of it eventually. Do you like this one or do you like this one? I feel like that one's a bit too close to the action. There we go. But you have an anti-gravity racer here that also has a weapon system, so you're gonna basically be using every single button that you have in your controller. This takes a lot of concentration. Yeah, I'm not sure how drifting really helps you. Participant placement. Alright. Is it just me or is that ring not really a ring? That's not a perfect circle. It's a bit of an oval. New rank 106. Man, more people need to play this game. If I'm the 106th person. This menu is a bit confusing. Oh wow, there's a lot of presets, which makes sense considering how many things you can change. Do I already have weapons? Oh yeah. Okay, this is fun. Gotta say, this is kinda cool. This could totally work as like a Star Wars franchise extension. How do you call it? Spin-off. Happy bot. Not gonna be happy for much longer. Where is he? Okay, don't immediately crash out. But that did take a lot of health damage there. Mine first. Dude, where's Happy Bot? Okay, that was a very hopeful attempt of squeezing in there. You know why I don't like this camera? Because I can see my character. Isn't that weird? Because I see my character, I don't like this camera. If I just had my vehicle, I would be fine. But I don't like seeing my character. This is probably one of those games that is totally up my alley, but maybe not as much up yours. Venerable? What is this word? I've never seen that word in my life before. Needs more polish. The last game, the one that came before that, absolutely. I'm not sure if there's a perfect start. You can't immediately boost though. Only the weapons are locked. And being behind them, you just get wrecked by a million weapons. Holy shit, you turn the opponents like one difficulty higher, you already get wrecked. Gotta say, it takes a while to get used to the overloaded controls, but it's kinda necessary. If you want a weapon system and an anti-gravity racing system at the same time, then yeah. You're gonna need all of this. The beginning events, not too many close spaces where you have to go sideways. I mean, to be fair, it might not even apply to this guy. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're sideways or not with this one. It's not even English. Okay, so that last word that I mentioned, you don't even know if it's a thing. Okay. Then I'm not the only one that was weirded out by that word. What was it? Do you remember? Venerable. Yeah, you saw it before? Google it. I have no idea what the meaning of the word is. Did it just explode? I think I exploded into the finish line. Nice. Admirable. See, that's a word. The fuck is venerable? Favorite game so far? Pooh. Actually quite nice, I like it. With Parking Garage, with Victory Heat Rally, that was pretty good. Project Albert, that was the worst so far. Old School Rally, I didn't like that one too much. So Nightmare Kart 1, okay. Nightmare Kart first, then Taxi Rush. This is actually just a free game, there's not even a demo. This game is just straight up free and available. What are these resolutions? Why do we only have 4K, man? Why does every game think I have a 4K monitor? I hate it. Like, where's that coming from? Why do they think my PC is 4K? This is not a 4K monitor. Right? This is very much a 1440p monitor. I don't even have 4K resolution as an option. The only thing I can imagine, it has something to do with the capture card, the 4K 60. The only reason why it's called Nightmare Kart because Sony had the lawyers come in and said he can't do that. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna... Whoa. Was it on earlier? Can't imagine it was on earlier. I have no idea what this is. Dithering. Dude, why is 1440p not an option? Okay, we're gonna upscale it to 4K. Where is it? You don't seem concerned with your reasoning as to why you are visiting the city of Miralodia. Sign a contract. Seems harmless. Hard-coded screen resolutions. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, especially 1440p is not a rare resolution. It might even be more common than 4K. I don't know, maybe not. So what exactly did they have to change? The name of the game? Was it called differently before? Was it called Bloodborne Kart? Character models and games. Like not having the brakes and gas on the triggers is really weird. Ether violence for boosting. Yes, we just played the tutorial, we know. Haha! I guess the perfect start mechanic. Okay, so the drift button is also the trick button. You need the blood vials to shoot stuff. Blood vials make you faster. What? Molotov time. Okay, that's a mine. It just mirrors the music very unfitting. No rearview mirror, but you can just look back. The music does not fit the gameplay at all, right? I was able to trick off nothing there. Okay, game starts off easy. The lap time was not 5 seconds. Do we have some kind of American time zone calculation here? Like miles and mileage seconds per hours? I don't even know, man. After learning the rules of the road, the hunter embarks on the journey through the city of Miralodia. Such advances, I fell outside. One who reclaims. Yeah, whatever. Do I have to manually save? I think I have to. No, I didn't wanna save. Oh my god, menu. I'm wasting valuable save space. Bloodborne. I mean, yeah. If you just call it Bloodborne an IP that is already registered, of course you can't do that. You can't bring out a game called Mario Kart either, or Final Fantasy Kart. You can't do that. Beast Razor. You have the Rusty Razors, more damage, less stamina. Didn't even realize that I had a melee weapon. Team deathmatch, yeah. We're blue against the red ones. Oh, okay, I have to aim this one. That is kind of funny, but kind of difficult. Oh, I can drive as well. Oh man, dude. I think we won. How the fuck are you supposed to get 10 kills when the NPCs are not doing anything? The hunter emerges from the scrape and the cesspit and steals into the angel's graveyard. Grounds located on the city outskirts named after the great beings of worship. I feel like the story tries to be extra fancy, man. Catch Father Gregory. Okay, trick button, drift button is the same. Look at this boss fight, man. Fuck is a moonshot for? Oh, he's super stuck right now. I wonder if it has anything to do with the high frame rate. Okay, ramming him doesn't do anything. He's so stuck. Didn't learn how to drive. I don't think he ever learned how to use his brain. Skettling. You hunted. Hey, let's go. He died from this. Where's this timer coming from? It didn't take 24 minutes and it definitely didn't take 24 seconds. Faster than 4 minutes. The timer is broken. Do you think it has anything to do with the frame rate? When was Bloodborne relevant? When did it come out? Okay, they're really far behind. Let's limit the game to 30, or let's start 60 FPS, see what happens. Love how there's no limit on when you can do like the jump spin for the extra boost. Dude, it's so dark you can barely see what's ahead of you. The music is super cheery, I know, I've noticed it too. What just happened? What? All I did was like do a trick, man. Resident Evil and Mario Kart had a baby. Mario Kart delivered the music. There's something about the control scheme that throws me off. Or maybe it's just because there's so many things bound. Anyone in here that played the game that remembers the opponents being stronger? Definitely an interesting game you picked there. Okay, these lap times seem more realistic at 60 FPS. Let's try out Taxi Rush. Full version, get 20 cars, bigger city, tuned and modify. More customers, buy taxi stations, buy a house. Buy a house. You can hire taxi drivers, casinos and bars. What is 160, man? Anyone in here with a 160 FPS monitor? Lamborghini. I was not in my kart. It was okay. Maybe I'm just not too into kart races right now. The thing what I found weak is that they don't even have a default controller layout, and setting it up is a pain in the ass. Okay, we do have a boost.
I don't want to crash. Could you please get more careful?
Okay, you cannot. You can drive over the people that are waiting. I would love to play it. Dude, another game where the sound just continues in the pause screen. I don't know about this game, man. It seems like they really forced something here. My question is, how many people can you imagine actually gonna spend money on this?
Driving like this will need insurance.
The fuck just happened? Holy fuck, the music is bad. Hey, it's fuck you and fuck me. They can't get in the car. No. Because we're next to a lantern, they can't get into the car. It really does feel like a cheap knockoff of Crazy Taxi. This looked a bit more promising. It's not really a racing game though. Parcel Corps, but it does look a lot higher quality. Use L and A to select corpse. We got Valerie Wheelers, the East Code something, because I can't read it. If you stand in front of it, what the fuck? Das LA Post. This is supposed to be German. I mean, East Coast? I can't. What do you think that means? Does it say anywhere? East Coast? Ah, maybe it's carriers. Can we already break the game? This looks a lot more in quality, actually. Dude, I love the live. Look at the Twitch chat up there. Game says I have 10 views. Yeah, nice. The controller is definitely something I still have to get used to. Oh yeah, we're missing a leg. Well, what about that one? Maybe you should stick to walking, bruv. How do I close my phone? Put the phone away. Zip, new bike. Should not read the chat. That's dumb. I say the gameplay is pretty fun too. Oh, very dead. Why I was in the UK, man? I don't want to drive on the left. I find it kind of weird that the games are always targeted for the US and the British market. There's nobody thinking about the poor Europeans. Come on. The in-game chat. I wonder if it ever changes, or if it's gonna be like this the entire game. The first one was a bounce. The second one is just you die. This reminds me a little bit of like a Jet Set Radio. Totally intended. That was good. It's actually kind of hard to evade traffic. I wonder if I can scan it after I knocked it over. Dude, work for me. Imagine you completely messed it up and it's like somewhere we can't reach it again. I really would prefer if we could just break this. I mean, once you know the city, I bet you can come up with some pretty cool shortcuts. How can you not make that fucking jump? I was ready to get hit again. Oh, B to slide under it. That's how it works. GG. So I got 2 more games. I think I'm gonna check out Phantom Spark first and then... let's do Screwdrivers first. Let's see how it is. Let's see how that feels. Very slidey. It feels a bit weird. Breaking the car. Yeah, because they told me. They told me to. Okay, good parts and currency. Another physics simulator here. Man, the thing is actually really fast, huh? 200. And some of the fastest vehicles that I've played today. Uh-oh. Oh no! It actually started flying. I'd say today we had some winners and losers in the free games that we played. Like for example, I don't think this is bad. I just don't think it's, you know, my type of game. I feel like this is good for like a young kid that wants to get creative. I got one more before we end it. Another anti-gravity racer, somebody mentioned it earlier. Phantom Spark. This movement. Thrilling. Wait, I can't land here? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's an energized surface. Okay. Or the game just doesn't want me to be up there. Then immediately down the first obstacle. Feels good, man. God damn it, racing rules apply again, out and out. Audiovisual experiences like Journey and Upsu. I guess so. I need to get below 29 seconds. I wonder if there's some kind of trick to go even faster. The sounds remind me a little bit of like Zelda games. Imagine you had like an insanely good first run, and then you have like no chance beating that ghost. Get slightly faster. Ah, that was really close. We probably need a 41 time to get like all 3 links. I was right, it is a 41 time. I got a 41.42, goddammit. Yeah, I would say more Trackmania than, let's say, an F-Zero. We can start. Especially I'm just missing 40 milliseconds to even get the link level 3. No. It's a button for quick restart. That would be convenient. Chill yet competitive. Interesting combination. 0.83 or 0.083, that was a way better start. What did I do? I think that's it. Link it up. Hey. After playing the first one, I was like, how did I even lose time? But I think it comes down to like having a racing line. Alright, like just missing the first apex there. Is that it? Is that a button? Ugh. That looks like a gecko, man. Oh, here's a better question. Of all the games that we played today, which ones do you think are you gonna check out? Wait, do we only have 3 levels? Ah, okay. Where's the wishlist button? There you go. Okay, fairly limited so far. Is this not included in the demo? Alright, GG. Bunch of new games tested today. With, I would say, various interests from you guys. But yeah, that was totally fun. I think we did like 8-9 games in 6 hours, not bad. Alright, I'll see you fresh tomorrow. So sleep tight, come back tomorrow for more, and good night. Bye bye.